Merry Christmas to one and all. It is Christmas Day 2018, and as you can see, right now I'm standing in front of Wellington Market, which is obviously closed today because it's Christmas Day and everything. So to begin with, I just want to wish anyone and everyone watching this video Merry Christmas. I hope that whether you're having Christmas alone or if you're with friends and family, and especially if you're one of those people who happen to be working today, I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a very good day indeed. So yes, but let's move on to what I was going to talk about today. And I'll be honest, I was not planning to make a video today because of it Christmas Day and everything, but I was just having a walk through Wellington Town Centre and started seeing something pretty much everywhere, and I figured let's have a look and have a complaint get off my chest. So let's go have a look at what I'm talking about. Right, we've just come around the corner to have a look at, and we obviously traditional Christmas tree in front of me, Christmas lights, all very well and good. But then we take a look at the ground, and it's litter. Just a little bit of litter here at the moment, and look, just by Wellington Community Clock. Now I'm sure somebody's thinking it's only a little bit of litter at the moment, no doubt left over from people partying last night during the final hours of Christmas Eve. And if it were that simple, I probably wouldn't mind so much because council workers will be around tomorrow onwards to tidy up. Unfortunately, this is about to get much worse. So just going down this road here, past the local post office, yeah, but we just gonna skip ahead down this road so as to get to the worst offending area I've seen so far. So here we are, opposite Wilco, former Wilkinson's. Okay, and we're just coming up to round the corner. Through here. And we're at the Wilco customer car park. Information right there. See a few cars here already. But already some really irritating examples. Now I know this video is going to be depressing, and everyone's running around wishing everyone else Merry Christmas, having a good day, and that's what Christmas should be all about. It should be having a good time, whether it be by yourself, with your friends or your family, or maybe a combination of all three, and just taking the time to reflect on the previous 12 months, appreciate what you have now, and promise yourself to achieve various goals and ambitions for yourself and those around you for the 12 months and however many years you want after that. And that's what Christmas is, that's what Christmas should be all about. But how easy is it to forget ourselves and our community and what we leave behind? Now, obviously, I'm complaining about all the litter I've seen around as I walk around Wellington. I've seen bits of broken glass, suitcases, bottles of various kinds and cardboard. You know what? It's that for the first time I find it depressing. But what's the point of all this litter? There is no point. It's bloody annoying. And if you were to walk around Wellington or any other town, either within Telford or anywhere else in the world, there's some broken glass right here. What's the point of that? But yeah, if you were to walk around Wellington or anywhere else, you'll see, or at least you should see, bins for litter. Like just like, yeah, basically litter bins all over the place. And these litter bins are designed for you to put your rubbish in it, all nice, neat and tidy, with the idea of keeping your community nice and clean. Now I'm sure somebody somewhere who might end up watching this video will complain that and point out that as a taxpayer it is the responsibility for the local council or whoever it is who collects the taxes to provide a service to go around cleaning up litter. And to be fair, you'd be right saying that. Another glass bottle right there. Local councils, local government, national government should use your tax money to provide such service. And then you're going to see somebody else saying, well, this is Wilkinson's car park, they're a private company, surely they're responsible for cleaning this up. And you know what? No doubt you've got a legitimate point in saying that as well. Wilkinsons do have a responsibility to clean up their own car park. But at the same time, what I'm getting at here is, at the end of the day, where does responsibility ultimately lie for litter? Well, dear viewer, it's your responsibility, and it's my responsibility as well. How so? Well, how about this absolutely genius idea of don't litter in the first place? And how many times have you yourselves, dear viewer, walked around town and seen something similar like this? And maybe it's depressed you, maybe it's, I see a couple of suitcases right there. Yeah, maybe seen sights like this, either at a car park or down the street, or maybe an area of beauty you're meant to be visiting. And it might depress you, it may annoy you. And you're probably going to complain, rightly or wrongly, that it's not, you didn't create this mess. Why is it your responsibility? Maybe it's down to this group of people or that group of people, whoever else you can think of or care to list. They caused the mess. Well, it's all well and good saying that, but it's all too easy to place the blame onto people who are not there to defend themselves in person. So yes, this is Wilkinson's car park, and yes, they do have a responsibility to maintain it and keep it tidy. And yes, local councils and local government do also have a responsibility to put taxpayers' money to good use and go around and pick up the litter, make communities clean. And there have been many times I've been walking through various parts of Telford and actually do see litter pickers, council workers doing their job, picking up the litter. But their job is an endless one, because with people like you or me, or who might have by sheer accident dropped an empty Coke bottle somewhere, or an empty burger box after going to McDonald's. And I admit, I'm to blame for this as much as anyone else, because there's been times in the past when, more by sheer accident than anything, I've dropped some litter somewhere. But over the past few months and years, I've done my best to be more self-conscious and more self-aware, and just, whenever I'm in the street, tidy up after myself. Now, getting everyone to look after their litter and tidy up themselves and not litter in the first place. Look, it's only a few yards from there to that street corner. You got a bin. If you're going to use that car park, fine, or any car park, but literally a couple of yards around the corner, you got a bin. And if we come up here a few yards, you've got another bin. I'm sure this can be repeated time and time and time again across not only Telford but every other town across the country and any other country. It only takes a few seconds to walk a few yards to put your rubbish in the bin. And if you happen to be somewhere where there isn't a bin, well then, just wrap it up tidy as you can, and if you drive, store it in your car until you do find a bin. Or if you don't drive, or you just happen not to have a car with you, keep it in your coat pocket until you either get home or you do find a bin. Remember, at the end of the day, your litter is your responsibility. It's basically that simple. Your litter is your responsibility. It only takes a few seconds to put it in the bin. Or take it home with you and put it in the bin at home. Now, it's all well and good me complaining here right now, I'm sure. And no doubt everyone watching this video already does their part to clean up after themselves and take responsibility for their litter. Trust me, I know for a fact, and I have every faith, that easily 99% of people in the world right now, or at least 99%, if not 100% of people watching this video, are responsible, decent human beings who clean up after themselves and put their litter in the bin. It's just depressing, especially at this time of year, seeing so many other people who don't take responsibility. Yeah, everyone should take pride in their hometown, and it's the little things that make the biggest difference. So yeah, little things make the biggest difference, and no matter how much or how little you pay attention to and care about your local community and where you live, just at the very least, take responsibility for your own litter and encourage, as best you can, encourage everyone around you to do the same. It's going to take time, but keeping things clean, yeah, just think of it as no different as keeping your house clean, nice and tidy. Exact same principle when you're out on the street. Well, that concludes this rather depressing video, and I apologise about that, but I felt that at this time of year such a thing needed saying, so yes. In the next video onwards, I'll try harder to keep things more cheerful. On that note, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and take care to everyone. Just be safe and look after yourselves. Merry Christmas to one and all.